My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. Witnessing karma, the way karma is taking them, one makes me smile. It will get all one after the other. Why? Who needs payback when karma is on your side? Alright, let's move on to the next week. And I put a space here. I don't know if the next 3 tweets that I have was supposed to be for another video, whatever it may be. Yeah, from this point on, that probably another video that will be for my other channel that's gonna talk about Twitter. Okay, the next, now I remember, the next 3 tweets is about Twitter, and one of them I see I have LOL. All right. If you don't pay the $8, your tweet will be suppressed by an algorithm. Not making this shit up. He said it to a room of investors yesterday and claimed this will solve hate speech. Wow. Quote, you have to scroll really far to see unverified users. Okay, end quote. Let's listen. Oh, I almost forgot. 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
So the way I think about it is that, so I'm trusting you with the future of our country, of the world, actually, when you're in charge of the media.
Damn, it's so low.
How do you prevent to being Jewish? How do you prevent this anti-Semitism? Or if I were black, how do you prevent all of the... So how do you prevent the use of the N-word? We should be able to figure out with software how to moderate this and prevent that from happening. Is that true or not?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Totally agree. Temporarily people have been able to put some hate speech on Twitter, but then it's been taken down immediately. So now...
I don't think he knows. The way he's thinking right now, he's rolling his eyes. I don't think he knows. He's making up as he goes in the spot, in my humble opinion. Alright? Because that you should have the answer already if you knew. Because there's so much to say about this. Let me try to hold some stuff because I don't have proof.
The sort of enabling everyone to be payment verified with Twitter Blue is to try to get as many people payment verified as possible.
I sort of make a hint of that about being payment verified. You have to pay $8 to be verified. Once it's no longer, the quality of it no longer there, because before, to be verified by Twitter, it was for free, and then people respected that because Twitter did their due diligence to make sure you are a legit human being behind the face or the emojis that you have as your profile. They verified you for free, but once you can pay for it, it's no longer have that quality, that prestige anymore. So anybody could just pay for a whole bunch of Twitter account to be verified, and then what's the value of it? Not much anymore. All right, but let's listen.
It's only $8 a month. Although for some people that were complaining about that, and these are people who pay more than that for their latte.
I'm going to be one of your Twitter Blue customers.
Thank you.
Well, who pay more for a latte? This is something you're consuming. You know, you're drinking. It's just that thing being in a computer. It's not really making it. I don't know. But anyway, but watch his eyes as he talk. I don't think he really knows what he's really talking about. I don't think he's... Well, if they had given him the question before, perhaps he would come with an answer. But on the spot right now, I don't think he really knows the answer to this. But one of them that he says is the $8 Twitter verify. All right? And one of my videos, the squad were talking about it and said, you know, I'm not even going to pay for it. That's not the reason why I came here on Twitter for. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't even want people to follow me. You follow me, that's fine. I appreciate that, but I don't tweet much. I respond to tweets. And we need to remember why we came on Twitter. We came to defend Meghan. Okay? The Sussexes.
But like, it's part of its revenue, part of it is payment authentication. And so if somebody, because there is a huge problem with spam and bots and trolls on Twitter, and organizations trying to manipulate.
This is just general, okay? It happens in almost every platform. So this is generalization. He's giving back to this guy, but that's not the answer. I think we're really looking for.
Public opinion, but if we can get enough verified users, and we're going to prioritize Twitter search, replies, mentions by verified users first, and yeah, this is very. If you're paying
they cut it.
Checkmark, then you're prioritized, and hateful conduct pays. But if somebody risks losing even $8, the net effect will be over time that the verified users will pretty much always be at the top of comments and search, and you won't really see. You'll have to scroll far to see the unverified users, which will be the bots and trolls and whatnot.
So something we don't want to gets pushed way down.
Yeah, just the basic.
Nah, I don't know. But I'm not gonna pay for it, but I'll get to see what I need to see and then move on. But anyway, let him talk his BS. Okay, this wrecked Twitter, and his own word, quote on camera, quote, you won't really see what your friends are posting, even in your own reply, if they don't pay for it. His genius idea is shadow banning free users. That's the laugh here. We should not let him be aware of that. Okay, he's them joking about firing half of Twitter staff, yet whining about advertisers claiming, quote, we've made no change in our operation, according to ad executive Lou Pass. Who's that? Lou Pascalis, okay, brand marketer in the performance advertising world, F1 fan. Okay, I don't know who he is, but he has a lot of followers. Who was on a call with him Thursday that is false. There's been massive change to content moderation team. All right, 1 minute and 40 seconds.
So today we fired half of Twitter, and that should save us what, $4 billion a year?
No, it's not going to save $4 billion a year. I wish, but so.
I came across some tweets where he's calling them back. But if you want all these people who's paying $8 for their account to be verified, who's gonna verify them? I don't know. You're gonna create a software to verify these people? Shouldn't this be done manually? But okay, you fire half of the Twitter staff.
To be frank, Twitter was having pretty serious revenue challenges and cost challenges before the acquisition talks started. So, and then we also recently had a lot of difficulty with activist groups pressuring major advertisers to stop spending money on Twitter. This is despite us doing everything possible to appease them and to make it clear that moderation rules and hateful conduct rules have not changed, and we're continuing to enforce them. A number of major advertisers have stopped spending on Twitter. So
well, if they had given priority to real people, because what is it? Bat Sentinel fish out a whole bunch of bots who create multiple accounts to bash Harry and Meghan. Alright, so let's not forget. Let me not go in that well, because this is one of I'm skipping some stuff out because I don't want to say it. This is one of the worst investment that he made. He paid too much for Twitter. I think it's in $1 billion. I'll put the screenshot how much he bought Twitter. So now he's trying to save face because it wasn't worth that much that he bought Twitter for. And the reason that he bought Twitter, it's not what we think it is. Okay? There's a reason for it. Because as soon as he, in control of Twitter, someone's account. So that was the main reason why he bought Twitter. Alright? So he has control of the background of those things. Let's continue.
This doesn't seem right because we've made no change in our operations at all. And But nonetheless, the activist groups have been successful in causing a massive drop in Twitter advertising revenue.
Of course, because people trying to misinformation. People have to fight back. If you look back at some of my old videos, I even put a video that YouTube had where advertisers will give YouTube a whitelist of where they want their ad to be placed off, or where they don't want certain ads to be placed on. I called this out from the beginning. Okay, so anyway, let's listen. YouTube has its own problem as well.
We've done our absolute best to appease them, and nothing is working. So this is a major concern, and I think this is frankly
because many people understand the tactic that is being used to manipulate the mind. So we have to fight back.
Attack on the First Amendment. Like, if activist groups can pressure advertisers upon which Twitter is fundamentally dependent to, suppress free speech, then that doesn't seem right.
The free speech that you claiming are the one who's saying misinformation. Okay, free speech should not interfere in somebody else's personal life. Okay, so if you knew all that problem, why did you buy Twitter? Because that's a huge problem if you cannot advertise in it. Because the whole point of making money, okay, is to advertisement. So why did you buy it if this is a huge problem? Wow, not very bright. And then for the amount that he bought it too. Alright, so that's done. And finally, he is bugging out awkwardly, waiting for applause when he makes the effing absurd claim that humanoid robots will create a limitless economy. Don't know where all of us who will be put out of work fit in that math. Okay, 34 seconds. Come on.
Capita.
Let's start all over.
To have a useful humanoid robot. Now, the economy is fundamentally GDP per capita times capita. If you no longer have a constraint on capita because of a useful humanoid robot, it is not clear that there's any limit to the size of the economy.
What the hell did he just say? What the hell did he just say? Oh my god. Look at his face. Wait, he's thinking right on top of his head. I don't think he really knows what he's really talking about. I mean, I'm not an economic major or anything like that, but common sense. Oh my god.
These things will actually happen. So
Okay,
that's probably a good reason to have a useful
But anyway, let me see here. Okay, here's the entire unedited video. If anyone wants to suffer through it or enjoy seeing her, the pressure is obviously wrecking him. At the end, a hot mic reveal he has to suddenly leave for a deposition. Wow. Okay, let me bookmark this. I'll watch this in another time, but whatever he posts is enough. And the kicker, this issue is not about any of us. It's about wealth and power. Cooperate USA, for craving reason, does not want drama or to advertise side by side with hate speech. 92% of Twitter revenues come from advertising. That's what I'm saying. Comes from advertising, and he's going full Kanye on them. He is so effed. Yeah. If you knew that was the problem, why the hell did you spend that much on Twitter? Because there was someone behind it. Someone else behind it, because they can get their hands on certain information. And then that particular person have something on him. Okay? The thing with him here, he has the money for that person to use against him. Okay, thank you. The thermonuclear name and shame is exactly what will happen if this continue. Right, confirm in a cringe update notes for Twitter Blue roll out yesterday. Priority ranking and reply mention and search. What is that? Starting today, we're adding great news feature to Twitter Blue and have more on the way soon. Get Twitter Blue for $7.99 per month if you sign up. Blue check mark, power to the people. Your account will get a blue check mark, just like the celebrities, companies, and politicians you already follow. Coming soon, half the ads and much better ones. Since you're supporting Twitter and the battle against the bots, we're going to reward you with half of the ads and make them twice as relevant. Okay, we're going to reward you with half. the ads. I mean, isn't that counteract to what you really need the ads for? So you're already telling the advertisers that you're not gonna show a good portion of people their stuff and make them twice as relevant. Post longer videos. You'll finally be able to post longer videos to Twitter. Priority ranking for quality content. Your content will get priority ranking and replies, mention, and search. This helps lower the visibility of scam, spam, and bots. Okay, I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, this is the thing. He should learn the formula of YouTube, I guess. How YouTube make money with share inventories from advertisement. I don't know. I'm not in the business for me to even go into that thinking mode. That will blow my brain away. But the thing with him is, he's saying you're gonna pay $8.99 to get blue check, to see if you're real, or to be verified. And then your problem is to get revenue in. To get revenue in is to get advertisers. Now, if you're telling advertisers, okay, advertisers are reading those too. Whatever you're posting for your regular members, you're gonna slash off half of the ads and all of that. So why do you think the advertiser is gonna say, okay, half of the people are not gonna see some of the things, so what's the point of spending my money for an advertisement over there? But anyway, good visualization of how Twitter Blue can make up for ad revenue and is effed. My prediction is they'll eventually need to monetize the one thing they now privately own and can sell: information. Yours, what you look at, your search history, your connection, your posts and DMs. And the other thing is, once a certain group like the Sussex Squad, we already have our niche. Most of us know who to follow. Once you have that niche, you are already in that bubble. Okay, so the people who you already want to share information with, already in that bubble. So the Twitter has become just a hub of collecting same-minded people. And then if you're lucky enough, okay, some of the squad are on other platform, okay, they will take that information and spread it someplace else. So on Twitter, I think the squad are safe, in my humble opinion, if you really think about it, because we already have our niche. Because I block a lot of the royalists, the royal rats. I block most of them. Any one of them that comes under my feed, I block them. I don't want to see them, okay, because they have nothing productive to share to help society. So I don't even need to see their negative nonsense. So the Sussex Squad are pretty much in good hand with whatever changes that Twitter is trying to do. Okay, so anyway, so that's that. I don't even need, let's read what's on the screen here. I recommend that folks try using the list function. It drastically reduces the ads you see and also overrides the algorithm of what Twitter thinks should be giving priority in your feed. Okay, handy tricks to avoid seeing ads: put the accounts you follow the most into a private list, okay, or all the accounts you follow, or several lists by categories. Just view your feed by clicking in the list. Elon will probably kill all lists next. So don't say now that I've posted this loophole. That's what I was just saying. Okay, I'm not even that genius into Twitterverse kind of thing, but when you think about it, once you're in that group, that's it. All right, whoever you follow, you will see those people you follow, and majority of people who's on Twitter I blocked. Okay, so his plan to ensure free speech is to actually block any speech that's actually free. He's a big supporter of free speech, not a typo. All right, let's see here. Oh, not free, fee. Okay, he's a big supporter of free speech, okay, to pay for speech. Okay, so Elon has created an app where the poor have to hear the ranting of wealthy, while the wealthy won't even have to see any mention of the poor. His ideal then, Twitter is now a country club. That's another way of looking at it, just like his childhood in South Africa. So this will be an even bigger amplifier for Brito, ship poster, with more money than sense. Bad farmers buy a tons of accounts and economies with local scale pricing, then game the algorithm to get what they want trending because they verify. We're gonna see all new scam. Yeah, that's exactly that. I've even said that. Alright, okay. After this, that's it. So the chronological timeline is gone. So you just see ads, okay, adverts. Okay, why will anyone log onto this? Okay, you won't see any ads because he has no advertisers. They're all leaving or have already left. Hence the desperate subscription scheme. Oh my god. Next tweet. Alright, I think it has to do with Twitter as well. Okay, multiple sources and Twitter blind chats now saying that the company has begun to reach out to some people it laid off yesterday, asking them to come back. Whoops. That's what I was just saying before. Okay, if you want people, you know, people have to pay $8 to be verified. Who's gonna verify them for you? Okay, did you create a AI or something to verify them for you? Somebody have to do it. Alright, from Twitter Slack, sorry to at everybody on the weekend, but I wanted to pass along that we have the opportunity to ask folks that were left off if they will come back. I need to put together names and rationale by 4 p.m. Pacific time Sunday. Quote, I'll do some research, but if any of you who have been in contact with folks who might come back and who think will help us, please nominate tomorrow before 4. Quote, I think we might use some Android and ISO help. We'll have more tomorrow and platform. Okay. He has already shown what a toxic boss he is. Return at your own peril. Remember, returners negotiate to keep your severance as bonus. Alright, separate from your returning salary. If they're calling you back, you are in negotiating position that you should ignore. Alright, that's right, he's right. They are still employed through February 23rd according to their layoff notice, most likely to avoid violating the WARN Act. They just have their access terminated in the meantime. Not sure they can negotiate easily when they can just be fired for insubordination. So there's that. What is that? Okay, integral bit of working knowledge that wasn't handed over during the layoff. But anyway, let's see it here. You earn a Twitter award, but unfortunately, Pop Shelf, Tony Stark's fire everyone in charge of that. Okay, here's a meme for now. I like the way they put this. This look really nice. Whoever did that, that's nice. Okay, I feel bad for the, was it, Whip Shaw's employees. God, this is hilarious. Okay, next tweet. More comment. Next one. Okay. Okay, this is Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. This is a representative, okay, for New York. Yo, Elon Musk, she tagged her. While I have your attention, why should people pay $8 just for their apps to get bricked when they say something you don't like? This is what my apps has looked like ever since my tweet upset you yesterday. What's good? Doesn't seem free speechy to me. There's the thinking face. Okay, be first to know. Verify. Let's see here. Anyways, anyone, make sure you voted early and find your polling place. All right, she put that. Okay, here's more of what. Oh, there's a video of her. I didn't even see that one. Okay, here's more of what Ocasio-Cortez had to say about her issue with the Twitter app amid her feud with Musk. She's good, and I think I did a video of her calling her American badass. Okay, she's really good. This is what we need. Young people. I'm saying that I should be one of them too, but I'm not really into that. But I hope there's more young people who's into that. We need young people to run for office because these old people are trying to push us back. All right, look at her, very relaxed. I'm older than her, I think. All right, but let's read. There's that. Rep Democrat at New York claimed she had issues with her Twitter account after criticizing Elon Musk. Quote, we got under certain little billionaire skin because I made fun of his silly little plan to throwing the shade. Okay, silly little plan to charge people for verification. We have a billionaire press like a PA, what is it? PA West. It's a thread. Let's go into it. Alright, let's see here. So this is 3 minutes and 9 seconds. I didn't expect that, but let's listen.
I was at a community event in the Bronx in Co-op City. And when I get home, I see a text from my team saying, hey, let me know if you need any help with this Elon stuff. And I was like, what? So I pull up my Twitter app, and it's like gone. Like when you pull up your mentions and stuff like that, it's just like literally like a blank screen, totally gone. And I was like, that's weird. So it turns out we got under a certain little billionaire skin. Because I made fun of his silly little plan to charge people for verification and priority placement. You pay $8 so people see your tweets more. And it's silly. So anyways, it made him mad. So then he decides to like tweet a screenshot of our campaign store because our sweatshirts are like $50 to $58 as some kind of like gotcha that like other people pay money for goods.
That's what he said.
On real goods.
You know, that's what he said in that speech, and I brought that up. He said people pay more for latte and all of that. I was like, at least it's something you're putting in your body to, recuperate your body. But $8 for a thin air just so people knows you're real. But when you know people's gonna manipulate that system, she got that too. Okay, I'm in the right mindset. But let's listen.
Goods in the world. And but here's the thing, is that unlike Elon Musk, all the workers with our campaign is unionized. We pay full health care. We have other benefits like childcare stipends. Proceeds go to community investments like tutoring kids in underserved communities, especially after COVID. We do things for society with the resources that are entrusted to us. Billionaires pocket the change and take that extra money to Wall Street. So whenever you have one person that has amassed that much socially influential wealth, usually off of the backs of skimming off of and underpaying working people.
Okay, anyone in the UK who's listening to this, okay, just apply this with the institution you have over there. Okay, let me rewind it. This is very, very important. When you compare Harry and Meghan with the institution, look what Harry and Meghan are doing. This is why Harry and Meghan are a threat to the institution. Because whatever money proceed that they raise, it goes back to communities, to other charities that doing the work already. So they're not trying to recreate what the other charities are already doing. They're helping charities that's already doing the things. All right. So when one group have so much wealth and vast, they packet it. Okay. This is exactly what's going on in the UK. She's spot on. Wow, I didn't expect this. But let me move it back slightly. Like come out here.
Wall Street. So whenever you have one person that has amassed that much socially influential wealth, usually off of the backs of skimming off of and underpaying working people,
exactly,
or exploiting them or the planet in some way, like when they've amassed that much, it does not help society. In fact, it hurts society.
Exactly.
So this is just your annual, daily, minute reminder that indeed every billionaire is a policy failure in a country that does not guarantee health care and that has enormous amounts of poverty. And you can buy from our shop. I'll link it right below. Also, there's something that is so satisfying about just being here in the Bronx, in Parkchester, with my dog.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I thought it was someone who's snoring, but that's the dog. Probably want a piece of that chicken. That area she's talking about, I know that area. Not very well, but I passed through that before.
I have a billionaire pressed, like pressed That's American Dream, baby. Our American Dream right there.
She is good. She is good.
I said,
Okay, like I said in one of my video about her, okay, she's an American badass. Okay, go watch that video because she confronted someone who was trying to minimize her, and she made her speech go viral, and I shared that with you. Okay, Ocasio and Musk have gone back and forth over the new Twitter owner's plan to charge $8 a month for user verification. Okay, your feedback is appreciated. Now pay $8. Your feedback is appreciated. Now pay $8. Musk at one point Wednesday tweeted a screenshot of a sweatshirt on Ocasio-Cortez website that was listed $58, seemingly to suggest her criticism was hypocritical. Okay, part of she responded back to him, part of this and always will be, my workers or union make a living wage. There's a shade she's throwing back. All right. And it's all true. She just mentioned it in that video. My workers or union making a living wage have full health care and aren't subject to racist treatment in their workplace. Items are made in USA. Team AOC honor and respect working people. We should try it sometime instead of union busting. All right. So there is that. What is it? Boop AOC for the knockout. So they showed that image. Oh my goodness, so much good things here. Okay, if she will just say what she has to say in a professional manner, maybe. Well, the thing is that this was her free time. Okay, it was her free time. She wasn't in front of a whatever. You could see she's busy. This is the free time she had to make that video. All right, let's read this. In a professional way, maybe people will get on board, but this silly nonsense of eating chicken and talking with her mouth full is high school girl manner and counterproductive. Well, the thing is that her point is made across. If you have common sense, you will see this is a few moments of her time during that day. She able to make that, because after that, I'm pretty sure once she finished that, she's gonna be talking some other places. Alright, so whatever. I love AOC, you're the best. Okay, let's go into that. 62 people commented. Alright, let's see here. Okay, she addressing a younger demographic that draft yours in comparison, and this is how they communicate. If you indeed a blue voter, your folks absolutely have to get to stop punching down. You will disenfranchise those voters that you need to end this. Is that clear enough? Okay, I hear you and I get it, but I worry that there are a lot of independent we are trying to pull over to our side should respond target one age group. I am the older demographic, and you made it obvious that sharing how I view things isn't acceptable anymore. I understand you, but at least you could understand. I don't know. For me, the way that I see it is a few moments that she had, because she's saying she's going different places talking to people. You would think maybe right now she'll be in Washington DC doing things, but she's in her communities, the people who voted for her, okay, talking to them to understand, to hear what they need, because those people are the one who sent her to Washington. So she's taking a few moments of her time, because the area that she's talking about, I'm aware of them. I know that area. All right. So, she's someone whose boot is on the ground, talking to the people who voted for her. Okay, listen to their problem. So when she's making decision, is on behalf of those people. All right. So that few moment here in her hotel room, eating chicken to send the message across, this is a few seconds of her time. Watch her when she's standing, and go watch my video. Okay, American Badass. Okay, I point out she wasn't eating chicken. Okay, she was at a place of professionalism. She addressed it in a professional manner. Just remember, people are not one dimension. People are different dimension, and at the same time I understand you, but it is what it is. Okay, Sandy C Express, agree. Sandy C Express. All right. Okay, if she did that, no one will listen to her. People will call it boring. She knows who she is talking and lecturing while doing the most mundane thing in the world. Was top notch from her, in my opinion. Obviously, trash comment. Whatever. She's totally fine. My daughter does that. Who cares? I understand what this comment is saying. Okay, this comment. Where is it? If she could say this, and not everybody have all the professional manner at this, every time. All right. Again, when you look at it, she's in her hotel room. this is the time that she had to address that while she's eating. So she's taking that few moments and make that video. But I do understand her as well. This is the thing, sometimes my mind will understand both sides, but in overall, this is the few moments I think, in my humble opinion, that she has to address this situation. So she's making it because they're throwing shit back and forth with people. Okay? But anyway, and let's not forget as well, this is something many of us need to remember. The issue, the problem that Trump is in right now is because of her. You know why? She asked the right question to Michael Cohen when Michael Cohen was in Washington, D.C. making his deposition. Okay? She asked the right question. Through the answers of her question, a lot of them came out of Michael Cohen's mouth, which made her district, okay, New York, it made investigation on Donald Trump. And then look at the mess that Donald Trump is in. Okay, so this is what teamwork is all about. She knows what she's doing, and this is why I was saying young people need to go, not only vote, run for office, because those old people are not looking after your benefit, your well-being. All right, so that's that. I'm done with this. Now I see here I have LOL. What kind of funny thing do I have? Let's see here. Oh. That was that. This is one of the squaddies who put that. Yeah, I just bought a new bed. Usually when you sleep, this is how you sleep. This is the mattress. I thought that was funny. There's this. What happened to the vest? What the hell? Okay, see what had happened was LOL. Oops. There's this. There's that. Okay, I thought that was funny. The image itself, that was kind of funny. All right, so I've been recording for 1 hour and 45 minutes. I'm gonna cut it into two. The first part will be on PYTE, and this part I'm probably gonna put it on APTS Sussex. All right, so let's do a prayer for, I don't know, prosperity, and let's do and safety. Okay, give me assurance that as I seek your will, you will bless me with prosperity. May the love of the Father, the tenderness of the Son, and the presence of the Spirit gladden my heart and bring joy to my soul today for all days. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Let's look for image. All right, I'll put the image on both videos, but I think I will only put it on second video. Let's do this one. I hope it's not that small. I think it is. A prayer for prosperity and financial blessing. Father, it is your desire for us to prosper in all that we do. We speak forth promotions, business ideas, divine connection, and partnerships. We stir up the same creative spirit that made the heavens and the earth to bring forth new ideas and inventions for the betterment of this world, that we can be a blessing to many. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And that's it.
Anaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.